cabins in the background. Today's episode is going to be an in-depth 12 by 12 cabin homestead tour. Here's the cabin, but we're going to start at the front of the property and head on back to this. Also, the link is in the description. The fundraiser is still open for the angel trees. Let's try and make some kids' Christmas mornings that much brighter. I believe we're up to around $310, I think was the last kind of check that I did. So that is absolutely amazing. That is going to change probably, from 4 to 10 kids, and we could go even more than that. So link is in the description. Any amount of help will be muchly appreciated. Here's the video. All right, y'all. My, oh my, I am not even lying when I'm saying that the rain, it has been raining for 2 weeks. This is literally probably the first day, and it even rained this morning, but this is the first day where the rain has subsided and can actually get out and do something. Even though I'm not going to be working out here today, the video is going to be, let's take a look at the garden area. Let's take a look at the front of the property. We'll head back to the cabin. I'm going to give you all, rundown stories. We'll check out trinkets, and we'll just see where this video goes. And like I say, don't mind the mess. I'm still cleaning up, getting ready for winter. This is all my gardening supplies that have to go into the greenhouse. So here we are. We are down into the garden area, and not too bad size so far, and it's going to be extended. So in my previous video, like I'd mentioned, these are my raspberry canes. Just planted these this year, and I started to top them. And what topping them does, it actually influences growth for the next year. And over here, these are going to be made into raised beds as well, just like you see with this one. That frog there is actually from my grandmother's house when she passed. That was in her garden for as long as I could remember. So I said, if it's possible, I'd love to get that frog. So the frog is now in my garden, and I'm not even lying. That thing's probably older than I am. It's probably like 40 years old. Here is where I had my potatoes last year. Now I want to do a little bit of crop rotation. So I'm thinking, instead of doing my potatoes down in here, we're going to do in front of the cross right here. This is all going to be another garden bed, which I kind of went into in my previous video as well. These are all hugelkultur beds. Hugelkultur, you bury wood and decomposing wood and stuff like that under the ground. And what that does, it actually helps in dry areas in keeping soil retained for your garden area. So this is why this is done so well. The hugelkultur method, considering I don't have any, water pumps or anything like that. Another big attribute, this pond. Look at that. Look how calm that is. Can see the reflection of the greenhouse in it. So my idea for this pond, let's just walk over on this side. There's the greenhouse. We'll get into that in a second. Pretty good sized pond. I had this dug out the very first year that I bought the place, and the inflow literally comes up all the way down through there, comes along the side of the cabin, fills this pond up, and then the outflow is over here. I have kind of a janky system. There's been a lot of water, so I had this as a kind of a floodgate. But what I want to do is I already started to dig it out. And what this is going to be, it's going to be right here, come into here, and it's all going to be a natural swimming hole. Absolutely beautiful. Can't wait for that. Some bamboo that I've been doing research on, good till zone 4, zone 5. And even more garden area, I'm hoping, right over in around this area as well. Look, don't mind the mess. I've been hearing it from everybody. It doesn't bother me. It bothers you guys more than it bothers me. This is all a work in progress. So I'm only one person here, y'all. So bear with me. This is my mess. This is just garbage going to the dump. But this is all my building materials that I salvaged from my barn. Have some fence panels that I still have to go up on the other side of the chicken coop, and pallets for some more building projects. Look, I can already hear it. Somebody's in the comments, man, you're a pig. You're a pig. Look at all this mess. Blah, 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 blah. Isn't it hard to clean it up? Listen, it's bothering you so much, you can come here and clean it up for me. Okay, so here we are coming into the greenhouse area. It's funny because the chickens were in here the other day, and even though I don't have the tunnel connected, they were in the tunnel checking it out, which was too cool to see. So I built my greenhouse with upper windows And I'll pop in on the outside, so you can see they still might be a little bit open, but I built those. You can see the outside there, those are going to open up like there because heat rises. So this way I'll be able to keep my door closed on the greenhouse, open up the window that's in the door. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to run a pulley system on the outside of that. So I can literally just come in here, pull that down, and it'll open up both sets of my vents to regulate the temperature in my greenhouse. But big plans for the future of the greenhouse. Peppers. This is probably going to be mostly peppers in here. Absolutely love peppers. Absolutely love them. Love them, love them, love them. And obviously a big attribute. This cross. Big attribute to the old garden. Okay. Still going to come in, have my cedar shakes come back over and do my cedar shakes on my chicken coop and all that stuff. It's good though because all the draft and everything is all taken care of with the Tyvek, so the chickens are all good. This is the extension of the chicken coop, and I tell you, they are absolutely loving this extension. What I would really like to do later on down the line, it probably won't be until next year, I'm really throwing around kind of expanding this again, and maybe over on this side I will come over, let me just flip this around. So there's where the stream comes down over here, right? Over on the other side. So what I was thinking is I may divert it over onto this side, build a small duck pond, and then build a duck coop over there as well. And then this area in here will kind of be my animal area. And since we're on there, I was thinking about having a pig. So it would be chickens here, ducks there, and pigs there. So kind of what I was thinking. Chicken coop's good. Just give you a quick rundown of, there's all kinds of videos on my channel of everything in here. So here's my chicken coop. Got some eggs that I gotta pick up, and in behind here is where I'm gonna cut the hole for my my beauties to go into the greenhouse. Got some eggs that I have to take care of. Like I mentioned, it's literally been raining for 2 weeks, and the chickens, they don't like the rain, so they've been kind of in their hut, right in their coop. So I just let them out early this morning, and I think they are up into the cabin area. So we're gonna, let's head on up the path, and we'll continue on with the tour. So over here is where I'll just quickly show you the seasonal brook. So you can see it literally just meandering up right through there. That's my wood pile. It goes in behind my wood pile, comes down through here. In a future video, I'm going to be doing either a water, probably both actually, going to be doing a water catchment system and going to be doing like a rain harvesting system, and I'll be doing a catchment system for the seasonal brook right there as well. So there's lots. There's so much water that flows down top water on top of the ground that it is just such a waste that it literally wise off in behind the cabin, goes to the right and goes to the left on either side of this path, and there is just so much water that is there to be utilized. So this is the path. Slowly have been getting it good with the gravel and the dirt that I've been digging out from the pond. Still lots of work to do on getting these roots covered up and get it all kind of situated. But this right there is the path where I have laid the gravel. Come on, words, Adam. And what I'll do is I'll come around to the side here because it still floods a bit. I have to do a little ditch system right there as well. And there it is, what everybody's waiting for, the 12 by 12, 12 feet by 12 feet. Yes, it is 12 feet by 12 feet. It's not bigger, it's not smaller. It's 12 by 12. This is my fire pit. So over here, got to clean it all up, and there'll be chairs. Just a nice little spot to have a fire, considering there's no foliage in the way up there. Got my cedar shakes for down in the, I know, don't even worry about that. Cedar shakes down in for the chicken coop. Oh my. So you see here, this corner was actually starting to sink down, and it's because I started to dig out my root cellar. I was going to do a root cellar under there, and it sunk down because it filled with water. So what I want to do is next spring, I'll get back under, and I just did post and beam under here for right now. But for the time being, it absolutely... Oh, there's the chickens right in over there. Hi, chickens! Worked great. It's been up for 4, coming on 5 years. And I'll come back in the springtime and I'll jack up it all. And I'll get my blocks in under it, get it all situated. And I still have to divert the water going in back there so it doesn't fill up where my root cellar was. Even though that it is all filled in. Okay. Now, this is... One of two things may happen with this. Front of the cabin may turn into a deck. It may turn into an 8 by approximately 16 deck. Or I may build the deck first and then change that to a kitchen addition, because I love cooking and I love preparing food and doing all that good stuff. And it's just hard with the small kitchen that I got right now. So if I go the route of only turning it into a deck, then it's going to be an elk that comes all the way around, wraps around, and it'll connect onto my mudroom. And if I don't turn this into the kitchen will go on the other side and behind, and it'll be 16 feet by 8 feet. Wood piles here. Right here is where I'd like to dig just a small little pond, nothing like the size of at the front of the property. But this would just be a nice little pond just to sit down and just right outside the windows. You know, a lot of animals come to it. I've seen deer come through here, bear come through here. So it would just be a nice little babbling brook to sit down. And if I wanted to, I could even, you know, come out here, wash my hands, wash some dishes, c'est ça, right? So before we head inside, hi chickens, how you doing? Here is the area. I'm so excited for this. I was kind of hoping that it was going to be more so completed, but this is going to be my outdoor living area. Right in here, there's going to be a rocket stove, rocket mass heater. This is all going to be walled in with pallets on this side, going right until the corner of my bathhouse. Going to come back in, add a floor. It's going to be connected to the deck through a breezeway. Seating area all in here. Rocket mass heater with a bench is going to go kind of somewhere in around here. Going to be a roof coming down onto it, and then this is going to be connected into my bathhouse. Like I say, I've been wanting to get out here and continue on working on the old pallet wood bathhouse, but the rain has not been cooperating, so hopefully here soon. But it's an 8x8 pallet wood bathhouse. Get it all situated. Not sure where my, you know, sink and tub and shower and all that are going to go, but lots of room to come in here and do your business, have a shower, and all that good stuff. So that's going to be such a great addition to the homestead. Okay. Don't mind my bottles and cans, excuse me. Don't mind a lot of stuff. It's all good, though. So let's come inside. Hi, chickens. How are you? Yeah? How are you? Okay, have fun. Just got a little fridge outside. This is going to be coming inside. The only problem is right now, there's the vent for it, and I don't have it vented. I don't have an area in here where it's vented. So welcome, welcome, welcome. Here is the cabin. Bear with me. I just got to take my shoes off here, but the fire's going nice. It's probably a warmer day today than it's been before. Just like I say, bear with me here, just doing kind of a one take Monday video, I'm thinking. But yeah, like I say, the temperature, come on, boot, get off me. The temperature is right around, I'm gonna say probably 3-4 degrees today. Man, this boot is just not coming off my foot. I did the knot too well. All right, there we go. 3-4 degrees today, so it's not too bad. Still got the fire going though, and let's just check it out. All right, so the fire's going good. Don't mind my kitchen area. This is going to be tomorrow's video. It's going to be the weekly cleanup video. I don't even know where to begin. So a lot of the things in the cabin here are actually from when my gram passed away this year. So like things like this oil lamp, this mirror right here, this was actually a mirror that was right in her entryway, just like it is mine. So I'm continuing the tradition with the mirror in the entryway. Over here is just my whiteboard that I put down ideas from a ministry channel and Maple Monkey channel. And then this is kind of a prayer wall where I ask the Father, the Lord, you know, things that I'd like to have here on the homestead. And then when they're accomplished, I say thank you for them. So those are the things that I've been asking for, and those are the things that I've already gotten from him. So, you know, praise Jesus for that. Now, this cool little thing here is just a little coat holder and a key holder. Just cool because it's literally emulated to be like a birch bark canoe. Same thing. This is just from my gram. She had this in her entryway as well. Just a nice little saying for people to come inside. Now there's a lot of the things here that are from my gram. This right here, good old bread box, and this has saved the mice. It saved the bread from the mice when that was the case. Cool little bakery emblem on there as well. So absolutely love it. This is has another cool little story. There's a Mission Mart down home, and me and Mom went out to do some shopping when I was moving in here. I think it was one of the times we got these plates as well, and seen that and just it's like, oh, it was only like $4, so can't complain there. Picking up the biscotti cookie jar. Now, I absolutely love, like, you know, scrounging around for deals on the side of the road, yard sailing, thrift storing, stuff like that. Absolutely love stuff like that. All kinds of deals in thrift stores, and it helps out a good cause. It's like, okay, so these are another cool thrift store find right here. My salt and pepper shakers, and these are actually Japanese. Let's see, I forget. Yeah, woodpecker. And if I remember correctly, I did some research on them, and I'm pretty sure woodpecker is from a brand in Japan. Now, I don't know. I could be wrong on that, so bear with me. I don't know. Oh my, so many things. Okay, let's go up here, and let's check out. I got a cool thing I want to show you right here. Right, so everything in here is just little knickknacks and trinkets. Okay, let's start at the top here. This guy, I did some research, and this guy right here was whatever his name is, his name there or his name somewhere else. Anyway, so 1936 that this was carved, and the guy that carved this, he is actually a pronounced a wood carver, a well-known wood carver, and he taught at that school. And when he was teaching at that school, he must have carved this. And I did some research on it, and it's probably, you know, anywhere between $500 to $2,000 that carved head is worth. And I only paid probably, you know, $3 or $4 at the thrift store for it. Okay, this is too cool here. I want to show you this. This right here. Let's see if I can. So when I was at the front of the property one day, there was an owl pellet. And an owl pellet is, they do not poop. So what they do is they throw up what they cannot digest. So I found this in an owl pellet, and what it is it's a snake skull. You can see the fangs on it right there. It's a small snake skull, still fully intact there, and you can see the hair from when I broke it out of the owl pellet. Now, I'm the kind of guy that likes stuff like that. I think is just too cool. So I broke that apart, and I kept the skull, because that is just too cool. How often do you find such a tiny snake skull like that, right? So I thought I'd share that with y'all. Put that guy back up there, and we'll zoom out. Oh, so these two cool little trinkets, you may have checked out in my previous videos. These I've actually dug out from when I was digging out the pond. These are from, what are they? Folgers or Maxwell House back in the day. They used to have the trinkets with them. So that's what I found when I was doing some digging one day. So who knows, there may even be more down there. That's too cool though. And then same with here, just some more trinkets from my grams. This was from my grams. She loved cardinals. So got a couple of cardinals there as well. All from my grams. These are used to be in her kitchen. And every time that I would go to her house, this would be on her bookshelf, and on the inside of it, she saved for me. She used to save newspaper clippings for me. I'm not going to take it out, but I'll read it. So this has been in there for years and years and years, and I'll read what it says. It says, "Only when the last tree has died, and the last river been poisoned, and the last fish been caught, will we realize we cannot eat money." And that's a Native American proverb. So my gram would always keep stuff like that, clip things out of the newspaper for me, and kept that for years and years. So when she passed, I asked if it was all right if I could keep this dish with, because that's where we always used to keep it. That's been in there for probably 10 years. So that's where it is. And this right here, I got a cool story with this right here for y'all. Oh, there goes a clock. So this is actually family made. And I'm going to say by probably my great-great-great-grandfather. So, ever had a task around the house and, I got to do the dishes. Oh, yeah, I'll get around to it. Or I got to go shovel the driveway, or I got to clean the house. What do you say? Yeah, I'll get around to it. Right? So, get this. This is what he made one year. And what this is around to it. Get it? Get around to it? So this is around to it. So anytime that somebody was said, anytime I get around to it, he made up these, and he'd say, okay, well, here you go. Here's your round to it. And so get to it kind of deal. I thought that was too cool. So I got one and my brother got one. So he made this on the lathe. It's absolutely too cool. So that's his round to it. Love the story behind that. And here you go. There's your round to it. So get to it, right? Get going with it. Just thought I'd share that absolutely beautiful story. I find these random marbles everywhere when I do digging stuff. So I keep them. And I put them up there. I gotta pick up, there we go, this clock. Clock from my grams as well. All that good stuff. Love it. Oh. So, you see, this case right here, it actually has some beautiful things. I have butterflies to go in it. They're these like ceramic butterflies. I don't have them in there yet, but when I do, I will most definitely show y'all. Okay. This is pretty cool right here. Got a story you might have heard from the other videos. Let's see right in here as well. Now, the reason why this is all chewed up and not fixed is because I would leave it like that. So, story with that. When I was first building the cabin, I would kind of go back and forth from my mom's to here when I had some spare time. So one of the trips I was going back home, stayed there a couple days, and I came back here. And I came back and was completely mangled. It was pushed outwards, so where it swings in, it was pushed outwards. I come in here and I'm looking around, and same with over here. You can see teeth mark right there, right? Teeth mark. So what happened was a bear, before I had the door fully completed and on, he broke down the door. The door swung behind him and closed, and he got trapped in here. So he was trying to escape. So the way he was trying to escape, he was trying to go through the window by gnawing through the window. Gnawed right on there. He pooped, and he left two big piles of poops, one in front of this window and one in front of this window. So there was two big old bear poops right there. My window was chewed up. My door, what he did was he just rammed right straight out the door this way and pushed it off that way because there was no frame. It was kind of just willy-nilly in there with a couple screws, rammed his way out the door that way and went off into the bush. And yeah, so I decided, well, this is going to be a story piece right here, and I am not going to fix that. That is literally where I had a bear break into the cabin, and I could only imagine if it was a point in time where I was home, and let's say I was sleeping at the loft. Imagine waking up and there's a bear that just breaks into your place. He can't do it now. The door's secured, and I can't do it now. And I've been marking my territory. And if you laugh at me, trust me, that works, because literally everybody around me in the community that I talk to has been dealing with bears. I haven't had a bear problem in 4 months, so just shows that it works. But yeah, I'm not changing that, what it is. That's definitely a story. And same with this, just my cross from my mom gave me this. It's from a metal worker that's up in Ontario. Did that custom, so my mom got me that for Christmas. And then that little plinket there just has a nice little blurb there that says about, motherly love towards her sons, so to speak. And I did this in another video as well. These gentlemen right there are part of my lineage. Great-great-great-grandfather, great-great-great-grandfather. They're the two brothers there. That's their papa. And they have moose on the cart there that they went out hunting with. So these are just my, my spiritual things that I like to have on my wall. This is the old homestead, my great-great-grandmother's homestead. And one of these two elderly women there, I believe, is great-great-great-great-grandma, I think. So that's the homestead down there as well. The house, the barn, and the woodshed. So it was always cool going down there. There's a couple of my other relatives right there. Great-great-grammy right here. And all of these pictures up on the wall here, they are from my grams. Really like that one because, as you see there, it's an old school wood stove. My gram really liked loons, so that's why those loons are on that one. A lot of the scapes here, like this one, this is an old barn, right, in the forest. This is, it changes from summer to winter. I don't know if you can see that, winter and summer. So I got that years and years ago for my grams. And then same with this. Another cool little cabin. Love that one. Love it, love it, love it. The pair of owls right here. My gram actually gave me this wolf clock for Christmas. And my mom had these small little paintings commissioned for me for, I believe one was for Christmas and the other was a birthday possibly, but I could be wrong. And then right here, that's just my print that I did myself one winter, and I was selling them, did some fundraising, and went to a good cause. So that's my print. I gave that to my grams, and I was able to get that back after she passed. Unfortunately, fortunately for the painting, I get it, but unfortunately that she passed. But she's in a better place. The spirit's happy while the body, you know, is sad. So now I did another video back in the day. I'm going to have to take the sweater off, where I found these bottles off in a little treasure hunt. And this Javex bottle, I want to say, is probably around 70 to 90 years old. Some more milk bottles in behind there. This is an old, like Vaseline container. But one of my coolest finds is this one right here. It's an old aspirin container. So I don't know if you can see that, but it says aspirin on the side. So that's literally an old aspirin container. And then same with this one. I'm not sure what it is, but I just like the look of it. So cool. So like bottles, knickknacks, trinkets, stuff like that. All the good stuff. There'll probably be another video here soon where we do go on another treasure hunt, because this used to be an old homestead back in the day. And probably between 60 and 80 years ago, it was a homestead. I'm going to take this sweater off, so just bear with me here. Like I say, I'm just going to do this one take kind of deal. So, all right. Too hot with that stove going and going upstairs. Warmed up today, so that's why it's too hot now. It was cold this morning. Okay, so what was I saying? Yeah, this place used to be an old homestead. It used to be at the front of the property, a small little house, 70, 80 years ago. This community in this area was founded in like the 1600s. There is an extensive history in this area. This area is older than Canada itself. So I got a metal detector, and I would actually like to go metal detecting on the property. I'd probably find a lot of junk, but who knows, right? There could be some cool little trinkets and knickknacks that I find. I'm just trying to think. Oh yeah, there's this other cool paint. So this one right there I really like. Nice scape there with the getting some logs with the horses into the winter. Check out the other video. Just got the heat shield up and installed. My gram loved chickadees, so that's what that is. That's just a chickadee kind of little trinket there. Just got stuff kicking around everywhere. Another cabin that's kind of like an Irish, Scottish cabin with, it's hard to get with the glare, but it has a peat roof on it because my gram absolutely loved Ireland and Scotland. And then same, got this nice clock here. Sorry for the lighting because the light's right there. So that's pretty much all downstairs. Oh no, there's a couple more things. I'll give you some ideas here. I have this and these are my impromptu bookcases. Have some plants on them. I have to get some more plants and all that such. But when this wall is completed, what I'm going to do is I'm going to build a bookcase that goes like an upside down U up and over and around the bookcase. So all my books and such that are in here and under here, I can put at the top of the bookcase right there as well. Should work out good. All right, y'all. This is another lantern here from my Grams. What do we got here? So this over in here, actually, this got from a thrift store. And in here is my not magic mushroom, but miracle mushroom mix. Mix of like reishi, lion's mane. I don't have the ingredients off the top of my head, but it's got like 7 mushrooms in it. It's got cacao cinnamon, or cacao powder, Ceylon cinnamon, and the stuff is just, you think you get some mental fog, you have a cup of that, ba-boom. It's what it is, it's like a coffee replacement. I don't drink coffee, but I wanted to boost my cognitive functions, so I'm going to get back into the go with drinking those every single day. So I just wanted to share that as well. Got that container from the thrift store. Still don't have any railings on the rails. Have plans for getting storage under here. I know. So let's just head upstairs, and we'll go up the stairs here, and we'll check out the loft area. Kind of a little bit of a mess, but you know, y'all are going to have to deal with it. So here we are. This is the loft area. Brighten it up a bit. And the first thing that I'll show you is this beautiful, beautiful quilt my aunt made me. Check that out. So what my idea, I really like to have like bright colors and warm colors, just like Mexico, because love traveling in Mexico, all the bright and vibrant colors. So I asked her if she said, I'm going to make you a quilt, any colors. So I asked her to do the warm colors of Mexico, and that's what she came up with. And I absolutely love this thing. This is a treasured family memento, family heirloom. So I'm going to treasure this for as long as I live. Reclaimed this out of the garbage and redid it myself. This was a dirty old brown paint on it. Has a nice patina on it that I sanded away, and it came out and looks absolutely beautiful through all the years. Looks great. Needs to be redone again because it's been through the gauntlet moving a couple times. But yeah, not much crazy stuff up here. This is, my Graham was a master knitter. I showed you in previous videos. There's my my bison sweater from the previous video. And she had this. It's just a little shawl, and kind of goes in with my my warm colors. So she used to sit down and just have this over her lap, just like so, right? So I said, oh, if it's possible, I'd like to have that. That's a nice warm color shawl, right? Nice warm colors, goes good. Check out over here. Finally not raining. And then there's the pond where we were at earlier, going all the way down to right there, to the chicken coop. Well, I mean, besides like getting everything finished, finally got this covered up, have plans on, you know, getting the walls done and all that stuff. Not sure if it's going to be drywall or some wood, cedar, tongue and groove, pine, tongue and groove, spruce, I don't know. Well, that'll kind of wait to be seen. Oh, check this out. This is pretty cool as well, actually. So this is an old newspaper. Check this out. Here we are. So this is from my Grams, and this is from March 14th, 1934. Check that out. Almost 100 years old. So let's see if we can find some prices on some stuff in here. We got Think of Harvest in Spring. Remarkable saving with Windsor salt. Bacon for England. Interesting. Batteries. Oh, look at this. Look. I guess they were trapping some muskrats back in the day. I don't see any prices so far with anything. Oh, here we are. If you have gray hair, this says is safe and simple to use. One liquid, no injuries, permanent and washable. 25 cents. Look at that. 25 cents for some hair. Stuff that'll supposedly regrow your hair. Love it. I love looking through stuff like this. Old Dutch. His wife had to dress him. Like, who knows what we're going to find in stuff like this. Just too cool that she kept it, right? 1934. All right, let's just look around one more quick here. Don't lose dollars to save cents. Kill smut. Standard formaldehyde. Oh, that's nice. So there's your list and your you know, if you're ever out looking for some formaldehyde for you. Oh, look, here we are. McCormick Deering tractors and seeding equipment. Look at that. That was top of the line back then. And look, it still has the hand crank in the front. Look at that. And here's another one. Look right there. Absolutely top of the line back in the day. Oh, I love this stuff. Love this stuff. Oh, here we go. New vegetables from Ottawa. Disc harrows. Oh, man, I could look at this stuff like all day. Love it. Oh, what do we got here? Oh, yeah, here we go. Big 25-cent seed special. Check it out. 25 cents for probably a bag of seeds. Like a bag. Gladiolis for $1. Gladioli. I'm going to have to look through that. That's too cool. I only briefly looked through it before. Sorry, I got a little sidetracked there. 1934. March 14th, 1934. Love it. Love stuff like that. So I have that kicked around there. Oh, this right here. This Bible. Oh, sorry. It's almost... Is my... oh, man, the light. Is my great grandmother's, I think, or grandfather's. And anyway, this Bible is, if I'm not mistaken, it's either coming up or on 100 years old, or it's over 100 years old. So it has definitely seen the ringer and been through the gauntlet. If only those pages could talk. Okay, head back downstairs. And I'm just going to think if there's anything else that I'm missing that would be kind of interesting to share. I mean, there's all kinds of stuff around here. It's just a question of finding it and who thinks what's interesting. And like, for instance, no, I'll wait till another time for that. But yeah, like there's stuff everywhere. Stuff everywhere. So that's a little bit of the homestead, what's in it, plans for it, some knickknacks, some trinkets, some stories, a little bit of smiles. Hopefully you put a little, smile and laugh on your face for the day. And I gotta get cleaning up here, so I'm gonna shoot another video for tomorrow, and it's just gonna be the homestead chores, another chore day. Because I can hear y'all in the comments, oh, your place is a mess, your place is a mess, clean it up, clean it up, clean it up. It's all in good fun. No fools, no fun is what I was always told, so that's a good motto to live by. Okay, y'all, we're not going to drag this out anymore. God bless, keep that stick on the ice. There is no failure. You just got to keep on going, keep on trucking forward, keep on chasing your dreams. But remember, you can't start at the finish line, and the adventure is in the journey, not the destination. Cheers, y'all, and we'll see you back here at Maple Monkey Homestead for another episode. Woo, 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 woo. Peace, y'all.